WLToys have made some half decent trucks and buggies and RC cars over the last few years. This is right at the lower end of the scale for cost. It looks very good, so I'm interested to see if it performs as good as it looks. And if it does, it's probably worth the money. Like I said, it is not a lot of money. I think it's about £22, $30, something like that. Anyway, it's cheap. Let's get it out of the box and let's see how good it is. So this is definitely at the cheaper end of the scale, particularly for me. Although I know I do like cheap stuff, this is not my usual sort. Well, I say that, it might be. I'm not sure if it's proportional. I'm sure I have proportional throttle. I'm not sure about the steering. That is the battery pack. That looks a bit strange. USB charger, wheel hex, instructions, little transmitter, and it does have steering trim, which usually means it's proportional. That's a good thing. That's not a bad looking little buggy, you know. Obviously a Jeep style, funnily enough. They're all Jeeps, aren't they? But that looks really nice, doesn't it? Looks like it's got lights on there as well. The doors don't open. It's got a light on the top there. Right, let's get that battery charge. And it's got bearings. That has definitely got bearings. In fact, it even tells you on the box. 2-wheel drive, ready to run, 130 motor, independent suspension, rechargeable battery, ball bearings. Amazing. Right, I presume you plug that in and then plug that in. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there's a charge port on the side. I've not mentioned it, I don't think, lately, but did you know I got charging ports in my plug sockets? I think we might have a bit of a lemon here. So the first problem is I've had to put a little washer in there on top of the positive bit of the battery, because without that it doesn't work. So I've got to put a little washer on, and then that makes the contact, and then it works. The second issue, I mean, it looks good. It's got lights and stuff, so it looks good, relatively fast, but it keeps cutting out on me. At first I thought it was the battery wasn't charged enough, so I've left it on charge all night. Right, it won't let me get a full lap without cutting out. Well, there you go, see, cut out. And it's not the signal, because I can even follow it, there you go, and it's cut out again. It's not an issue of overloading it, because I can overload it. Look, I can just keep putting it into that wheel there and it keeps going. So it's definitely a dud. Hopefully they're not all like this, so I can't recommend it on that basis. Cut out again. But let's see if I can get a full lap in. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. How many times before we get all the way around? Oh, it's a good run. It's a good run. Oh, I done it that time. Come on. Oh. So there you go. It's a load of poo. Well, this one is anyway. It may just be a dud. If you want to take a risk and get one, there is a link in the description, and it is cheap, but apart from looking really good, I mean, the performance didn't, when it was actually going, it was relatively fast. So if it didn't keep cutting out, I'd say it was definitely worth the money for a bit of a mess about sort of indoors or on some maybe short grass. But I can't recommend it. Doesn't work. Issue with a controller. And for those of you that say I just push Chinese junk all the time to make money, this is definitely not something I'm pushing to make money. Don't buy it. I'll see you next time.